Hi, this is Aperture. Today I'm going to show you how to add technical indicators to your open, high, low, close data in Python. The data we use is from Chainslayer and is provided by the RequestDB. What you currently see is their test environment, and you can view the workbook in the test environment. To join our community, check out the link below and you can get free access to this environment. In this environment you see the Jupyter tab where we have shared workspaces. You click tutorials and the notebook processing of data, TA libraries, is the one we are discussing today. In this workbook we're going to add some technical indicators based on the open, high, low, close to a chart. We're using Python and the data we'll be using is the Binance BTC USDC on the 1 hour chart, and the data is from the last week. This data is provided by the database from Chainslayer. We will use the libraries Pandas, NumPy, Tulipy and Plotly. Pandas, NumPy and Tulipy are used to add the technical indicators, and Plotly is used for the visualization. In this video we're going to use the Tulipy library for the calculation of the indicators. This library is based on the Tulip indicators and features 104 indicators. By leveraging this library, we don't have to calculate the indicators ourselves. So we start by importing the libraries, then we collect the data from the database. This is an SQL query which takes the last week of the 1 hour candle data and we put that in a data frame. Then we sort it ascending based on the timestamp so that we have the first value on top of the data frame. Now we're going to add some indicators. We're going to start by adding the Bollinger Bands. The Bollinger Bands is a technical indicator that plots the standard deviation next to the moving average, and we can define which standard deviation we pick, and we can define which moving average we want as the middle band. So let's have a look at the Tulip Indicators website. As you can see in this example code, the code will return the lower, middle and upper Bollinger Band. So we have to split these in multiple columns. So we first start by calculating the Bollinger Bands. We use a period of 20 and a standard deviation of 2. These are the standard settings for the Bollinger Bands. We add the column names and then we iterate through the Bollinger Bands and the column names. So we add an empty array in front of the Bollinger Bands because we're missing the first 20 data points, and this way we make sure that the series we receive back will be of equal length to the data frame. And we append it to the data frame and add these as a column. As you can see in this data frame, we now have a Bollinger Band lower, a Bollinger Band middle, and a Bollinger Band upper. Let's plot these. If you want more information on how to plot cryptocurrency data, we also have another video on how to plot this. So I'm not going too deep into this code. You can check it over there. But we add the upper Bollinger Band, the lower Bollinger Band, and the middle Bollinger Band. And then we plot the figure. As you can see, we have now 3 lines next to the candlestick chart. And the great thing about Plotly is that we can zoom in and view how price is reacting at these indicators. So we can see the price is touching the upper Bollinger Band right now, and it's still edging that. It's a big run up for Bitcoin, as you can see, and now it has decided to pull back towards that middle Bollinger Band. Let's add another indicator. We're going to calculate the popular RSI. This works similar to how we added the Bollinger Bands. We pick the RSI method and we add the arguments for this method. We have a close and a period for the RSI. Then we fill the first 14 values and we add it to the data frame as RSI. Now we're going to add the RSI and the volume as a subplot. Most indicators are plotted below the chart, so that's what we want to do with the RSI and volume too. We use the subplots from Plotly and add these as rows to the subplots. Since RSI also has overbought and oversold values, we'll add those two so we can have a better reading of this RSI. This is the plot. As you can see, the RSI on the 1 hour is slowly diminishing near the top. This looks like it's having an RSI bearish divergence, but in crypto these divergences don't mean that much if you're in a bull market. But it's interesting to see since there is some profit taking near 16k. You can also see that because there is a lot of volume being transacted here. Thank you for watching this video on how to add technical indicators to your open, high, low, close data in Python. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you want access to this high quality data, please visit us in our Discord.